Yes. Good morning, dear students. Last class I told definitions of rational fraction, proper fraction, and improper fraction. At the same time, which is proper fraction and which is improper fraction according to their degrees, how we are finding about those also I told. Today we will solve how to resolve into sum of partial fractions. At the same time, last class under the notes I gave two important points. When non-repeated linear factor, then how can you resolve into fractions? How can resolve into sum of partial fractions? At the same time, whenever non-repeated linear factors are there, at that time also how to split into sum of partial fractions. Today we will discuss about these two. Even and one more notes. Last class I told under the note I told 1 and 2 points. Next note 3. Last class I told under the note 1 and 2 points I told. Now next third points. If the denominator have if the denominator have irreducible quadratic factor, or we can call it as non-factorizable quadratic factor, non-factorizable quadratic factor, then like this, 1 by ax square plus bx plus c is equal to, we can write this ax plus b whole dividing by ax square plus bx plus c. Otherwise, if we can see two more quadratic factors, at that time we can write like this ax square plus bx plus c, and one more is ex square plus fx plus g is equal to, in this time also we can take 2 ax plus b whole dividing by ax square plus bx plus c plus c capital letter cx plus d whole dividing by ex square plus fx plus g. Like that we are splitting into sum of partial fractions when if they can given non-factorizable quadratic factors. Non-factorizable quadratic factors. If they can give factorizable quadratic expressions, at that time we must and should convert those quadratic factors into product of factors. At a time we can apply note 1 formulas there. Now we can finish all these 3 points under the notes, and which type of problems here we are solving about the problems I am telling. First question, resolve into partial fractions. Resolve into partial fractions. Resolve into partial fractions. Number 1, first question. 2x plus 3 whole dividing by x plus 1 into x plus 2. First you have to check about the fraction, whether is it a proper fraction or improper fraction. Proper means you have to apply one main point of notes. See here, solution for this question is 2x plus 3 whole dividing by x plus 1 into x plus 2 is equal to, in place of denominator we have two linear factors. That's what for these two we can write a by x plus 1. Another one is plus b by x plus 2. You represent equation number 1 this. Next, afterwards, after splitting into sum of these two, here we have to find out the values of capital A and capital B. After finding those, put them instead of their places. This is the solution for this question. Now let us, we are going to finding the values of A and B. 2x plus 3 whole dividing by x plus 1 into x plus 2. LCM for these two fractions is x plus 1 into x plus 2. Taking cross multiplication, a of x plus 2 and b of x plus 1, and both are gets cancelled here because the two fractions having equal symbol, at the same time they have same denominator. That's what at the time we can get cancellations here. Next, afterwards we'll get next step is here 2x plus 3 is equal to a of x plus 2 plus b of x plus 1. This you consider this is the equation number 2, like it is the main step. From this step only we are going to finding the values of capital A and capital B. Now in this case, from this step we can take first x plus 1 is equal to 0. To cancel b means here we have the coefficient of b is x plus 1. That's what, by taking x plus 1 is equal to 0, then we will get a value. Next case, take x plus 2 is equal to 0. By taking x plus 2 is equal to 0, then we will get b. Like that here we are finding the values of a and b here. First, put x plus 1 is equal to 0 from this main step only here. Put x plus 1 is equal to 0. That is implies x is equal to minus 1. It means wherever, if you can see this x plus 1, instead of that 0, other than x plus 1, independently if we can see x, instead of x we must put minus 1 here. ಈ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಮೇಲೆ ಈ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0 ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಆವಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಎ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಆವಾಗ ಎ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಪುಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2 ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0 ಬರಬೇಕು. ಆವಾಗ ಪುಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2 ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0 ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಬಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದ್ರ ಪ್ರಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಎ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ನಾವು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈಗ ಪುಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0 ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿವಲ್ವಾ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಮೈನಸ್ 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನಂದರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ 0 ಅಂತ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಬೇರೆ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ 1 ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥವಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳೇಬೇಕು. ಈ ಥರ ತೊಗೊಳಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದ್ರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ನಾವು ಎ ಮತ್ತು ಬಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಈಗ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ 0 ಮಾಡಿವಲ್ವಾ, ತೊಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ ಇನ್ ಟು ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಎರಡನೇ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಲಿಂದ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತವೆ. ಇನ್ ಟು ಓನ್ಲಿ, ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಟು ಓನ್ಲಿ. 2 ಇಂಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ -1 +3 ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಎ ಇಂಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ -1 +2 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ಇಂಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ 0 -2 + 3 ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಎ ಇಂಟು 2 - 1 1 ಪ್ಲಸ್ 0 ಹಿಯರ್. 3 - 2 1, ಇಲ್ಲಿ -2 + 3 ಇದೆ, ಅದು ಸಲುವಾಗ 3 - 2 ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. +1 ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಎ, ಆರ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ ಎ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 1 ಹಿಯರ್. ವಿ ಗಾಟ್ 1 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಹಿಯರ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ. ಬಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬೇಕಂದರೆ ಪುಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2 ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ 0. ಪುಟ್ಸ್ x plus 2 is equal to 0. That is implies x is equal to -2 here. Substitute ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 2 of -2 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ n 2 ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಈ ಎರಡನೇ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಈ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ನಾವು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 2 ಇಂಟು -2 + 3 is equal to a ಇಂಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2 ಪ್ಲೇಸಲ್ಲಿ 0 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ಇಂಟು -2 + 1 ಹಿಯರ್. 2 ಇಂಟು -2 -4 + 3 0 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ಆಫ್ -2 + 1 is -1. -4 + 3 is -1. 0 plus b of -1 is minus b here. Now minus gets cancelled, then you will get b is equal to here. It implies b is equal to 1. Both values we got once only. A is equal to 1 and b is equal to 1. After finding those two values, put them in equation 1, Roman number 1. Then we will get required sum of partial fractions here. See here. Put a is equal to 1 and b is equal to 1 in equation number 1. Put a is equal to 1 and b is equal to 1 in equation number 1. In equation number 1, that is number 1 equation is 2x plus 3 whole dividing by x plus 1 into x plus 2 is equal to a by x plus 1 plus b by x plus 2. Here substitute here 2x plus 3 whole dividing by x plus 1 into x plus 2 is equal to a value is 1 by x plus 1, b value is 1 by x plus 2. This is the sum of partial fractions for the given question. Like that we are finding the values of a and b. Here a and b are unknown values. Firstly we considered into the sum of partial fractions. To find unknown values a and b, we have to apply this procedure. Next problem. resolve into partial fractions. Resolve into partial fractions. Resolve into partial fractions. Three x plus 1 whole dividing by x minus 1 into x minus 2. Before this I told 2x plus 3 by x plus 1 into x plus 2. Here we have 3x plus 1 whole dividing by x minus 1 into x minus 2. How to solve this question? Because by solving like all these some questions, then easily we can analyze and understood about partial fractions here. One is 3x plus 1 by x minus 1 into x minus 2. Solution for this question is solution 3x plus 1 whole dividing by x minus 1 into x minus 2 is equal to a by x minus 1 plus b by x minus 2. Equation number 1 this is. Next step, 3x plus 1 whole dividing by x minus 1 into x minus 2. LCM for these two fractions is x minus 1 into x minus 2. Taking cross multiplication, a of x minus 2 plus b of x minus 1. Now both are gets cancelled here. Same. First ನಾವು ಈ ಥರ sum of partial fractions ಥರ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. Before that ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ವೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಆರ್ ಇಂಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಹೆಂಗಂದರೆ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯೂಮಿನೇಟರ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ 1 ಇದೆ. ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಹಿಯರ್ 1 1 ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 2 2 ಅಂದರೆ ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ 2. ಅಂದರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ 2 ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವ ಟೈಪ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಅದು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. When it is a proper fraction, then you have to apply this procedure. Before that, you have to check the fractions whether it is a proper or improper fraction. Improper means that the pattern is different to improper. Just now, right now, we are solving only proper fractions. First, ನಾವು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಇದು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ ಅಥವಾ ಇಂಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಂಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇರೆ ಪ್ಯಾಟ್ರನ್ ಇದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಮುಗಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇದರ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಈ ಥರ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು, ಇಂಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು, ಅದ್ರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲಿ. ಸಲುವಾಗ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ಅವಾಗ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾದರೆ ಈ ಥರ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅಂದರೆ ಎರಡು ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಥರ ಬರಿತೀವಿ. ಇದು ಎ ಬೈ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ಬೈ ಮತ್ತು ಎರಡನೇ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಿ. ಹಿಯರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಎ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಬಿ ಆರ್ ಅನ್ನೋನ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್. ಹಿಯರ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದೋಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ by applying the process of sum of partial fractions here. See here, 3x plus 1 is equal to a of x minus 2 plus b of x minus 1. It is the equation number 1. This is already we consider number 1. It is the seconds. Next, afterwards, based on this step only, we are going to finding the values of capital A and capital B here. First one is put. You can take x minus 2 or x minus 1. ನೀವು ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ತಗೋಬೋದು. ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 2 = 0 ಆದರೂ ತಗೋಬಹುದು, ಅಥವಾ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 1 = ಆದರೂ 0 ತಗೋಬೋದು. ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ವಿಶ್. There is no any pressure. You must take this only first. You must take this only first. You can take any one first time, no problem. Now let us, I am going to considering put x minus 1 is equal to 0 here. Put x minus 1 is equal to 0. That is implies x is equal to 1 into his. In equation number 2. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 3 into 1 plus 1 is equal to a of 1 minus 2 plus b of, instead of x minus 1 we considered 0 here. 3 into 1 3 plus 1 is equal to a of minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1 plus 0. 3 plus 1 4 is equal to minus a. That is implies we can write a is equal to minus 4. A is equal to minus 4. Next, put x minus 2 is equal to 0. Put x minus 2 is equal to 0. That is implies x is equal to 2 here. In equation 2. Now substitute here. 3 into 2 plus 1 is equal to a of 0 plus b of 2 minus 1. 3 to the 6 plus 1 is equal to 0 plus b of 1. 7 is equal to 0 into 0 means leave it, b into 1 here, b, or we can write b is equal to here 7. Afterwards we got the values of a is equal to minus 4 and b is equal to 7. After finding those, put them in equation number 1. ಆ ಎರಡು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಕಂಡಿಡಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಆ ಎರಡು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಬಿ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಫೈಂಡಿಂಗ್ ದೋಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ a is equal to minus 4 and b is equal to 7, put them in equation number 1, that is instead of capital A and instead of capital B here. See here. Put a is equal to minus 4 and b is equal to 7 in equation number 2, number 1 here. A 1 substitute ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ then equation becomes here 3x plus 1 whole dividing by x minus 1 into x minus 2 is equal to a value is minus 4 whole dividing by x minus 1 plus b a value we got 7 whole dividing by x minus 2. This is the solution for this question. ಇದು ನಾವು ಈ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಏನಂದರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ವೆದರ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆರ್ ಇಂಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಚೆಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದೋಸ್. If it is proper means then we have to apply this procedure. How we are applying this procedure means, for that I told some important conditions under the note also. It's like this: a by x minus 1 plus b by x minus 2. After solution is then by taking cross multiplication we'll get main step 2. From this step only we are going to finding the values of capital A and capital B. By taking zeros, put x minus 1 is equal to 0, then we'll get A. Put x minus 2 is equal to 0, then we'll get B. After finding those, put them in equation number 1. Then required equation becomes your 3x plus 1 whole dividing by x minus 1 into x minus 2 is equal to minus 4 by x minus 1 plus 7 by x minus 2. Next type questions. Next, if irreducible quadratic factor, how to solve those questions? I'll tell you now. Resolve into partial fractions. Resolve into partial fractions. Resolve into partial fractions. Resolve into partial fractions. X plus 9 whole dividing by x square plus 5x plus 4. First you have to check that whether it is proper or improper. Solution for this question is, let the given fraction x plus 9 whole dividing by x square plus 5x plus 4. Here degree is 1, numerator degree is, denominator degree is 2. That's what we can tell here, 1 is less than 2. 1 is less than 2 means it is the proper fraction. It is a proper fraction. Now afterwards, in this fraction, that is x plus 9 whole dividing by x square plus 5x plus 4 is there. In the denominator part, they gave x square plus 5x plus 4. Whether is it factorizable or non-factorizable, we have to check at the rough sides. X square plus 5x plus 4. Here there is no any number at the side of x square means we considered 1. 1 into 4. That is equal to 1 into 4 is equal to here 4. Factors are 4. Factors for 4, 4 and 1. Because multiplication of these two, that is product of these two should get 4. Sum of these two 5. That's what here x square plus 4x plus x plus 4. Take x common, x plus 4 and remaining is x plus 4. And again take x plus 4 common, you will get remaining is x plus 1. ಇದರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಾಟಿಕ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೀನಿಯರ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಥರ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಏನಾದರೂ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇದ್ದರೆ, ಇಫ್ ದೇರ್ ಈಸ್ ಎನಿ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಟು ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ದೆಮ್ ಇಂಟು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್, at a time take a factorization, that is convert them into product of factors. If there is no any chance irreducible quadratic factor, for that you have to apply note 3. Not now, but right now we are in linear factors only. After completion of all these problems, then I'll tell you that procedure. Now x plus 9 can be x plus 9 by x square plus 5x plus 4 can be written as x plus 9 whole dividing by, instead of this we got x plus 4 into x plus 1, like this. We got like this. There is any chance to convert them into product of factors, at the time only convert them into product of factors. If there is no any chance, leave them, you have to apply note 3 here. After this, same procedure you have to apply for this. that is x plus 9 whole dividing by x square plus 5x plus 4 is equal to x plus 9 whole dividing by x plus 4 into x plus 1. See here, take this part. After converting into product of factors, then you take this condition here. X plus 9 whole dividing by x plus 4 into x plus 1 is equal to, first linear factor is that is a by x plus 4. Next linear factor is b by x plus 1. It is equation number 1. That is x plus 9 whole dividing by x plus 4 into x plus 1 is equal to, here LCM is for these two fractions x plus 4 into x plus 1. Taking cross, a of x plus 1 plus b of x plus 4, and both are gets cancelled here. ಈ ಥರ ನೀವು ಎರಡು ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಥರ ಬರೆದ ಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ ಸಿ ಎಮ್ ತೊಗೊಳ್ರಿ. ಎಲ್ ಸಿ ಎಮ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ತೊಗೊಳ್ದ್ರೆ ಈ ಥರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ನಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 9 ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಎ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 4. ದಿಸ್ main step. Equation number 2 this. Next, afterwards, to find the values of a and b, we considered put x plus 4 is equal to 0 here. Put x plus 4 is equal to 0. That is implies x is equal to minus 4. X is equal to minus 4 into x plus is minus 4 plus 9 is equal to a of minus 4 plus 1 plus b of x plus 4 is 0. 9 minus 4 is 5. A of minus 4 plus 1 minus 3 plus b into 0, 0. 5 is equal to minus 3a, or we can write 3a is equal to minus 5. A is equal to minus 5 by 3. Minus 5 by 3. Next step is put x plus 1 is equal to 0. Put x plus 1 is equal to 0. That is implies x is equal to minus 1. Apply this step for equation 2. In equation 2, then we'll get minus 1 plus 9 in equation 2 only. Equation 2 only. A of x plus 1 plus 0, a of 0 plus b of x, x jogdali minus 1, that is the minus 1 plus 4 here. 9 minus 1 means 8. A into 0, 0 plus b of 4 minus 1 is 3. 8 is equal to 3b. That is implies we can write 3b is equal to 8, b is equal to 8 by 3. After finding these two, put them in equation 2. Then we will get x plus 9 by x plus 4 into x plus 1 into a plus la minus 5 by 3 by x plus 4, 8 by 3 whole dividing by x plus 1. Like that we are finding the values of a and b. After finding this, put them in equation number 1. Put a is equal to minus 5 by 3 and b is equal to 8 by 3 in equation number 1. That is x plus 9 whole dividing by x plus 4 into x plus 1 is equal to, we got a by x plus 4 plus b by x plus 1. That is required answer becomes here x plus 9 whole dividing by x plus 4 into x plus 1. In place of a we have minus 5 by 3 whole dividing by x plus 4. B place we have 8 by 3 whole dividing by x plus 1. Or finally we can write answer like this also. X plus 9 whole dividing by x plus 4 into x plus 1 becomes minus 5 dividing by 3 of x plus 4 plus 8 whole dividing by 3 of x plus 1. Like that, so we can write answer in two ways. Minus 5 by 3 means 3 will come in place of denominator minus 5 by 3 of x plus 1. And 8 by 3 means 8 by 3 of x plus 1. Like that we are solving solutions of proper fractions. Whenever in case of proper fractions the denominator must have linear non-repeated linear factors. When it is have non-repeated linear factors, then we have to apply this procedure. Whenever if it have repeated linear factors and if it have irreducible quadratic factors, next class we will solve about those two questions. Today we have finished the problems on non-repeated linear factors only. Next class we will solve about repeated linear factors, at the same time non-factorizable quadratic factors. How to solve like those questions, next class I'll tell you. Thank you very much. Thank you.